We're sitting down with the current heartthrob of Indian cricket, one of our most exciting players right now, and the most expensive player, the women's IPL. Smriti Mandhana, thank you for speaking with me. With the captain of the Royal Challengers Bangalore, are you going to break the jinx? Will the Royal Challengers bring home the trophy this time?
Well, hopefully, I think that's our plan, yeah, really excited to be part of Royal Challenges Bangalore, and hopefully we break it and get the trophy home.
Are you wearing number 18 jersey for Royal
Yes,
Challenges
yes.
as well? What does the team look like right now? So, what's your strategy going into the first women's IPL?
So firstly, I
As
think it's a
captain?
very quick turnaround for us to come from World Cup and straight
Yeah,
away
yeah.
get into the IPL. So I think WPL, sorry, it's still that I think it's gonna take some time.
Yeah, it's the IPL either way.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
but yeah, so yeah, I think we haven't joined the team yet. We'll be joining on the first, and then yeah, just like I know few players, I don't know few players, so I have to do a lot of I have to sit with the coach and plan on all stuff, all of that. So yeah, we'll be doing that, and plans will be very simple, but we have a lot of experience. And as a captain, I think for me, we have a lot of captains who've led their international sides in the team as our overseas. So it will be a job which will be very easy for me to give the roles as well to them.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's see how it works.
When you were growing up, you obviously had to look up to a lot of male players because there weren't as many female players to look up to. But you are now the hero for a lot of girls across the country, for a lot of young women within the team. What does that feel like?
Well, I think it feels good, definitely. We'll also have to thank all the ex-women cricketers who've been part of this journey. I think without their contribution, it would have been really hard to get women's cricket where it is. And yeah, when I was growing up, of course, we knew Julu Di, Mitali Di, Anjum Di, all these people when I was growing up, but definitely hadn't watched them a lot on TV
Yeah.
because. But now with I think 6 years, last 6 years, it's so much on television, so much on social media that everyone knows the current players, and it's just good to have role models. So many. I think the whole team is a role model. We are filled with role models in our team, and it's just so good that a young girl now can dream that okay, I want to bat like her, I want to feel like her, I want to bowl like her. So that's in itself for us as a women cricketer is a victory, and it just feels that I'm part of it.
So, obviously, pay parity was a big question for women in sports from the 70s, but specifically for Indian cricket because it's such a big pay master when it comes to men. We've recently now achieved that pay parity. What does that mean for you as an athlete?
Yeah, I think one of the biggest achievement for women's cricket in India, I would say, is that day when it was announced. Of course, it was in the match fees. So yeah, I think for us it was very proud moment because definitely we can speak a lot about pay parity, this and that, but. Of course, to have that for us, it was always that we want people to come out and support us and watch us and get BCCI in that confidence that they can do it. And when they did it, that means that they have so much of faith in women's cricket that now it can also generate its revenue on its own. So that's where the pay parity has come, and I would like to thank BCCI to also do this move, and I think it's first in the country, and I'm really proud moment for women's cricket in India and across the globe, I think, for women's sport, because it's been spoken about so much, especially in US football and all of that places. So that it's happening in a country like India, I think it's just amazing to be part of it.
But to all the little girls who are watching across the country, and there'll be so many, through the women's IPL, they will be just girls watching every move of yours. What is your advice to those who want to take up sports?
Well, for me, I think I don't know if you want to actually play it professionally or no, but for me, I would just like to advise all the young girls to play a sport. If you don't want to play it professionally, you want to just play it as hobby, that's their choice. But my only advice is playing a sport is very important. I wouldn't just say cricket because I play cricket, but cricket is amazing if you do choose. But yeah, playing a sport is definitely very important for building their own, say, physical strength, their mental strength, and all those aspects where I feel our girls, our women in India can improve in that aspect, where I see a foreigner who's a little more different than us, is just in the physical strength. And if we actually pick up a sport when we are as like young girls pick up sport, I think that difference is gonna change massively, because when we tour outside, we see different girls, different women, and they are a lot fitter than what we see in India. So that, I feel, is one advice I would like to give. And whoever wants to play it professionally, I think something what's just worked for me is just trying to enjoy every moment of doing that. Maybe like doing this interview or practicing, training for hours, or playing a match. So enjoy everything. I think that kind of reflects on your own performance.
So I have an odd question for you. So when everybody takes up the bat initially, it's always in the mohalla, in the street, in the corner, right? And all of the spaces are normally taken up by the boys. And the girls are asked to either not play or go play in the corner. In all the buildings, the girls are playing in the corner. What is your response? And for those girls, what would you tell them?
Well, I think it's changing massively now in the country, especially in last 4-5 years. When we started, it was, when I say we started, I feel very old, but I'm not that old. But yeah, I think at that point of time, it was more that, अरे लड़की से मार खा रहा है, या you know, when I used to hit a guy, it's like, oh, लड़की से मार खा रहा है, and all that used to happen. But now, slowly and steadily, I think things are changing. You know, boys also have that sort of a respect for a girl playing cricket. We can see that overall, not only you know, with us as well as our domestic girls. So the respect is changing, and I think it will soon come in gully cricket as well. But to all the girls, I think it's just amazing to hit guys and, you know, have that sledging done to you. That you know, it's a good feeling. You don't think about it as in a negative way. Just take it in a positive way. And I'm sure there will be soon a time in India where there will be a gully cricket match, where two girls team will be playing as well. And I hope that, like, it's a dream, but you know, you just pass by and you're in a car and you just see two teams, like 10 girls of two like different age groups, and they're playing a gully cricket match. That would be amazing to watch.
So you are two-time ICC Player of the Year and one of the most exciting people with a bat right now. In your opinion, who is the male Smriti Mandhana right now in men's cricket? Who comes close?
That's a weird question.
The question is normally flipped on the other side.
I don't think anyone's ever asked this question. But I've always had my stance on this when they asked the other way, the question, that I don't like to compare men cricket and women cricket. I like to appreciate it as different sports. Sure. I know cricket is same, but of course there's a lot of difference in terms of how they play or how we play, because of how things are. It's not like we can't hide it. So I don't like to compare the fact that, you know, you have to actually compare a women's match and a men's match. Just enjoy each match with like a different sport. So I wouldn't really, I will be on my stance and still say that I don't like that comparison, even though the question is which has never been asked. So yeah.
Okay. The biggest auction at Women's IPL was yours at 3.4 crore rupees. Congratulations. Have you made plans for the money? Are you investing? Are you splurging? What are you going to do?
Well, jab se I think auction hua hai, a lot of people asked me, and I always wondered ki it's not like I didn't earn before this. ऐसा नहीं था कि I didn't earn money before this. But yeah, I think auction, because of the auction and the amount, everyone thought ki, oh, it's that. So yeah, well, it's of course it's firstly for us, the auction and all was really exciting for the whole team to just watch. The amount and all that really didn't matter at that point in that dressing room when we watched the auction. For us, it was a victory for women's cricket. But us paise ka, I am a Marwadi, so so I'll definitely invest in good things, and I've been doing that, and of course with that additional money as well, I'll try and see if I can double it or multiply it by investing it somewhere.
That's such good advice for all the women who are watching, to also invest your own money as much as you can. So for people who are now looking forward to watch the women's league, what kind of cricket can we expect? What do you know, how exciting is it going to be?
I think it's going to be really exciting because we just finished a World Cup, and the matches were so exciting. The semis and the finals, I think, definitely a little heartbreaking for us, but it was really exciting cricket to watch. And the way women's cricket is growing in the country, around the world, the matches have been so amazing. I just feel that it's just going to reflect the same in WPL. We've had a few T20 challenges before this. We've played exhibition matches where we had overseas coming and playing. And those matches also used to be so exciting. So I'm sure that there's going to be a lot of amazing deliveries. First, I'll talk for bowlers because they always have a problem that I talk for amazing shots, sixes, and all that stuff. And yeah, I'm really looking forward for the change of knowledge in between our domestic players and the overseas players as well. So yeah, I think it's just going to be very exciting contest, and I am sure that all the fans are also going to support us as much as they have done with the men's IPL, and I'm sure the girls are going to give amazing matches to them for them to watch.
So it's going to be really exciting. Remember to tune in and watch the women's IPL. This is the symbol.
Oh.